A new brake van had recently joined the railway. His name was Bruno. He was very good with the schedule he was given, and he quickly learned his way around Sodor. Bruno had been trialled where he worked the best, and happily. He eventually found himself on the Brendan branch with Edward and Boko. One morning, Bruno was at Wellsworth when the shunter came in with some news. "Some track work on an embankment is getting some work on today, Bruno. Trains due for the branch might be delayed too." That is true, but if the embankment isn't seen to, an engine and its train could derail. Luckily, Harvey and the breakdown gang will be working on the repairs. "Those trucks are yours, Ben?" "No, those are your trucks, Bill. My ones are over there." "They're not, there are. They're not, there are." "It's quite too noisy around here." "For the last time, Bill, here you go." Ouch! That hurt. Ben, you made me bump into Bruno.
"Enough, you two. Go and take those trucks and the ones that are already arranged in those sidings and stop being reckless. Poor Bruno could have derailed himself. Don't get Edward involved."
"No, Boko. Sorry, Boko. And sorry, Bruno."
Don't worry about them, Bruno. Bill and Ben are maddening at times. Duck even calls them the bees.
Bill and Ben are industrial tank engines. They're not bees. Their jobs is to shunt coal or quarry wagons, not make honey.
No. They're called the bees because how mad they go about the clay pits and yards. At least you don't work with them.
Yes, I like things slow and steady, not quick and chaotic. Just then, the station master walked over.
"Gordon was taking a goods train to Kirk Ronan, but the brake van's brakes have gone wrong."
"But if Gordon has no brake van, then he's breaking regulations. And if the goods is not at Kirk Ronan, the town won't get their supplies."
"Precisely, Bruno. You're the only spare brake van as of now. Do you think you can work with Gordon? As a sensible brake van you are, you'll be able to prevent Gordon from doing something daft." "Hang on. Why is Gordon not taking the express?"
According to Edward, the points jammed on a siding he was resting on, and the express was due in 5 minutes. There wasn't much time to free him, so Henry is taking the express. Boko got Bruno ready to be coupled up to Gordon's train when he arrived. The big blue engine arrived, fuming with rage.
"Jammed points? And now a goods train? The shame of it! Oh, the shame of it! Never mind, Gordon. These things happen to us all."
As a reminder, Gordon, we must mind our... Before Bruno could finish, Gordon steamed off in a hurry.
"This is possibly going to end up in trouble. That's the tales on Sodor, I suppose."
Gordon continued on his way, raced over the viaduct and past Crosby Station. A long stretch of line was now against them, but 10 miles further up was the maintenance work. "Gordon, we really need to start slowing down now. The maintenance crew are working here."
"We are running late, Bruno, and I'm an express engine, and I don't go slow."
Gordon was reaching the track work fast. The unsafe line had been blocked off, but the signalman in the signal box was making a cup of coffee, tripped on something that wasn't there, and knocked the lever set to the danger track. The workmen were having their lunch break. Harvey stood close by when he was shocked to see Gordon coming up at such high speed.
"Oi! Slow down, Gordon! Slow down!"
The workmen started yelling too. Bruno was starting to feel frantic now, with the risk of breaking the rules and the yelling all around him. He slammed on his brakes.
"Silly brake van, what are you playing at?"
"We are taking a break." Bruno put every ounce of weight into his brakes, and in the nick of time, Gordon came to a stop, and then it happened. Earth loosened and set free, leaving the rails acting like tight ropes in front of Gordon.
Oh, now you've done it!
You stupid engine! You knew about the danger, and now you have given us more work to sort out. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm so sorry. I was both in a hurry and a bad mood and wanted to get this job over with that I made things worse.
I suppose you're not fully at fault. I'll be having words with the signalman and finding out what happened. I shouldn't have braked. That way, we'd pass the track work and maybe there wouldn't be anything much worse.
No, Bruno. Gordon could have taken another tumble if he kept on going, or could have derailed for that matter. We are just lucky that the worst part is right in front of him.
Gordon backed up the line and passed through the track work. Carefully, he and Bruno carried on their way.
I'm so sorry, Bruno. I should have listened to you, but I let everything that happened to me get in my head and I didn't want anything else to go wrong.
Boko did say that we have these sort of days when something doesn't go the way I thought it would be. I get upset myself, but I think about the schedule on the railway and listening to my surroundings and taking deep breaths to make myself feel better.
Those sound like helpful tactics to make you feel better. I do enjoy some quiet work sometimes, and that makes me feel better. And I do love having quiet time to myself. Perhaps these tips might be useful to me when I have another bad day. Thank you, Bruno.
Gordon and Bruno carried on their way and finally arrived at Kirk Ronan. The Fat Controller was there. His words to the big blue engine was very much how he thought they would be. Until I can trust you again, Gordon, you shall work with Harvey and the workmen to make up for the delays on the repairs. Henry and James will take it in turns to take the express. For now, you will return Bruno home and stay in your shed for the rest of the day.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
On his way back home, Gordon brought Bruno back to Wellsworth.
I can only apologise enough about today, Bruno. And thank you as well for saving me too.
I was only doing my job, Gordon, but it's now best to show that you can still be a really useful engine again.
That I'll certainly do. I'll make up for my mistake and think of ways that will make me feel much calmer. See you around, Bruno.
Whenever Gordon sees Bruno now, he'll always give a hearty whistle to say hello. And despite not having a whistle, Bruno always calls back, "Hello, Gordon," in return.